The minute I start the stream, it's gonna get shut off. The minute I get started, can you hear me? Today we're going to be turning this into something. Something very nice. And nobody's there. ignorant. Man, half the phone calls I make, no contact, no availability. It's like life stopped. People disappeared. Anyway it is gone, destroyed. And here I am, playing around, lizard lipping, do this, clean this, act this, can't do this, hair flopping each side of my hair and my head. This is just going beyond unbelievable. Un-god-darn believable. Un-god-dang believable. Unbelievable. Playing the laundry machine fight again. That don't want to work. That don't want to do this. It was supposed to be only what she said. Only what she did. I'm left-handed. Something's running around here. Want me to grab my right hand, like they're intercoursing me to use my right hand. This calls for a time to open up the good old book here. Let's go to the pages of, let's see. Let's see what we can try to find here. Let's just thumb through here and just read a verse or two. Perfect. Beginning of Proverbs. Let's read the first Proverbs. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equality, to give prudence to the simple, the young man knowledge and direction. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. To understand a proverb with enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. No one likes the wise man. No one likes the word man. No one likes the wise man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be a graceful ornament on your head, and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consist. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait and shed blood. Let's lurk security for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Shiloh. A hole like those going down in a pit. We shall find all kinds of precise possessions. We shall fill our house with spoil. Cast to a lot among us. Let us all have our purse. My son, do not walk the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run the evil to shed, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread, in sight of any bird, but they lay in wait for their own blood. They lurk security for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice to the open squares. She cries out into the chief's courses. At the beginning of the gates in the city, she speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will have simplicity? For scorn's delight, their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. See what I don't like to knowledge? They act like fools. Turn at my rebuke, surely. I will pour out my spirit on you. I'll make my words known to you. They don't want to hear my word. They don't want me known to you. Yeah, I got this from the chaplain that's been witnessing what's going on. Known these good people since PlayStation 3. Because I have called and I have refused. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Because you disdained all my counsel, and you will and would have none of my rebuke. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock with your terror comes. When your terror comes like a storm, and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me, but it will not answer. They will seek my delightfully, but they will not find me, because they've hated knowledge and do not choose to fear the Lord. They have none of my counsel, and dispelled my every rebuke. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way, and they will be filled to fill with their own finances. For the turning way of simple will slay them, and the complicity of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely. No one listens to me. They don't like it. 5 of them, 8 of them want to kill you more. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without the fear of evil. So all they want is evil. My son, if you receive my words and treasure with my commands within you, so that you will incline to ear wisdom and apply your heart to understanding. Yes, if you cry out discouragement and lift up your voice in understanding, if you seek her as silver and search her for as hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find knowledge of God. Let's find some other chapters. This is what we got in the chapter of Mark, my stepdad's name. Okay, we'll start here. What do we got here? Okay. And when she had come to her house, she found a demon gone out, and her daughter lying in bed. Again departing from the region of Tyre and Sidon, he came through the Midas of the regions of the disciples of the Sea of Galilee. Then they brought to him one who was deaf and had impediment in his speech, and they begged him to put his hand on him. And he took him aside from the multitude and put his fingers in his ears. He spat and touched his tongue, then looked up to heaven. He sighed and said to him, Rophia, this is, be opened. Immediately his ears were opened, and the impediment of his tongue was loosed, and he spoke plainly. Then he commanded them to stay. He commanded that they should tell no one. But the more he commanded them, the more widely they proclaimed it, and were astonished to be young measures, saying, He's done all things well. He makes both deaf to hear and the mute to speak. In those days the multitude being very great, and having nothing to eat, Jesus called his disciples to him and said to them, I have compassion of the new multitude, because they have now continued with me 3 days, and have nothing to eat. And if I send them away hungry to their houses, they will faint on the way, for some of them have come from afar. Then his disciples answered him, How can one satisfy these people with bread here in their wilderness? He asked them, How many loaves do you have? And they said, 7. So he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground, and he took 7 loaves and gave thanks, broke them, and gave them to his disciples to set before them. And they set them before the multitude. They also had a few small fish, and having blessed them, he said, Set them also before them. So they ate and were filled, and they took up 7 large baskets of leftover fragments. Now those who had eaten were about 4,000. And he sent them away immediately, got into a boat with his disciples, and came to the region of Dalmanutha. Then the Pharisees came out and began to decide with him, seeking from him a sign from heaven, testing him. But he sighed deeply in his spirit and said, Why does this generation seek a sign? Assuredly, and he left them, and getting into the boat again, departed to the other side. They did not have more than 1 loaf with them in the boat. Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees. And the leaven, it's because we have no bread. But Jesus, being aware of it, said, No bread. Do you not perceive nor understand? It's in your heart still, hardened. Having eyes, do not see, and having ears, do not hear. And do you not remember when I broke 5 loaves for the 5,000? How many baskets full of fragments did you take upon him? They say to him, 12. Also, when I broke the 7 for the 4,000, how many large baskets of full fragments did you take up? And they said, 7. So he said to them, how is it you don't understand? And a lot of that are things I wonder. How is it you have all that capability, all that meaning of life up there in this home, and you people don't understand? You don't care. How is it that you guide someone with the bread and you could feed 4,000, but then you go somewhere else and there's not enough? They didn't care. They just disappeared from it. A lot of them all day are hating knowledge. She won't, because all she listens to is this. And she only wants to hear herself talk. It's only the way she is thinking to talk. So then she'll cut everyone off, leave everyone unabled, and then make people act out of ways and conditions that are unlively, ungodly. Then they say, well, even if Jesus did come back, or even if anyone does like who Jesus is, we just rather rip their head off, poop and pee and use on it, and the only thing people are good for are what they call fornication. So let's use our hand and keep it busy. Ideal workshop. Keep your hand to your mind and keep your mind to the grind. As you see, the TV is not there no more. You know why? They broke theirs. They needed the other one. They needed everything I take care of. How you doing, Taz? How's everybody doing? They needed what I take care of. So I giveth upon them. What do? It doesn't work now. Why doesn't this work now? I still want only yours. How you make it work? So here we're going to handcraft very nice item I've been keeping in my mind for the people that keep me in their mind. We just want to get all these straggling pieces of wood off here. Give it a light sanding. And we're going to turn this into something very nice. And the more you create, the more you think she doesn't like it. And want your left hand to give it Satan. And then I'll get so mocked by my thought. The game is, why are you doing that? Why is your thought better? Why don't I want your life there? Don't watch none of the kids. Don't listen to nobody. Don't clean the house. I take care of the dog. They're in there throwing, I'm in there taking care of the dog. They're in there throwing bananas. They're in there throwing apples all over the place. The lawn's destroyed. Everything's like in consideration, and it looks like I'm the one that did the ignorance, the uncaring, and the curse, and everyone's sitting around here playing voodoo, who, what, where, why, and when, and shut my mouth, so it's only what she said. Fighting, cussing, cursing each other, Cain enabling each brother. Use you in a rotten spell. Then you want to play hand over fist with me. There's no items getting cleaned for people's showers again. Walk out there, the food's just setting all around again. 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night. And someone's having a caned up, chalk, hand over fist fight. And all they want is somebody else's good stuff because they don't care. You got 3 neighbors here in this neighborhood that are aware of everything going on around here now. And they look at me, taking me for a rotten pile of croak. They just want to make a sound to it through your ear now. Tell me not to speak so she can weaken your mind. Tell me not to have a clean home so they can spread their disease everywhere. Tell me why the door was open and everyone was sleeping so they can fornicate and play the first of the month game. And it smells like rotten sex and voodoo and trash and neglect. And where's it all going? It's wearing at your house or a backpack. Burning your hip. There's no reason you live in a home where the county police need to come to your home 3 days a month now. 3 times a month now. You got me so tongue-tied and twisted, it's who can play twist and shout all day. And then sit there, use the Virgo's eyes to lie with. I don't got time to do anything I know I do anymore. Nobody has time to do anything they do anymore. You roll around, it's 2:30. The only thing they got time for is who they want to beat. Where's all the good stuff? That's good. Run office to curse in a month. I gotta go here. I gotta go there. I don't care. Give me that. You cook what you cook. I don't want to eat it. I want to spit on it. I want to leave it there until 12, 1 o'clock at night. And then you want to lay down and you want to feel rest and wake up and be calm. You clean the yard, you clean the house. Who runs around you? Wants to spread AK-47s Who shows up today? The EBT, the food stamp, the money. Someone that got in somebody else's business. Someone that got into somebody else's life just to be a free scroter. I tell you, I don't like you if you have a pickup truck. I don't like you if you're working. I don't like you if you have $3,000 in the bank and you can just go and do what you can do. I don't like you until you give me everything you got. Put you in a trap house again. Go up there and lock your eyes in your room. Make sure, and now you make sure you be the evil 1%er to everybody. Where they at? They gotta get their booze. They gotta get this. They gotta get their cigarettes. They gotta get everything they want so everyone else gets their mess. Vandalize, destroy the bathroom again. After you clean it, make it look nice and neat. Vandalize and act stupid when you put your hand to care for the dog. Neglect it again. Everything I say, someone else is just sitting there lying. Sitting there, their lies at you. You're a crawling spell to make people your host. There's no fresh toast here. There's rotten bread everywhere you look. What I'm doing here, I'm mainly concentrating on getting this edge smooth and nice as I can get. This is more of a keep it natural, keep it bark looking. Just about done getting all the rough feeling off here, all the straggling pieces of light wood. Break the words from the knowledge out you and put the snake in you. And hate your left hand so you can give it to Satan. Tell you to shut up. They can imitate you. The spell is, oh, I don't care. They want to testicle and taint you. I will never allow anyone near me, not even my own child, as an adult, to beat and curse and spit at you, and then sit there behind your back while you're sleeping to fuck and screw and fornicate. And I say, well, I got all my shit, fuck you. Get out of this kitchen. Get out of my face. I'll wake you up out of your sleep. Break you out of your good life. They never did what they had to do for a reason. They're seeing neglect. They're seeing a 30-year-old man walking around here. Neglect every day. What do they say? They don't care. The more you clean, the more you make something godly, they will take Jesus' head off. Puke and shit. And then they want to play sex with it. They say that's how the world goes. No, you're out of wedlock. What about the 3 or 4 other women you have children with? Then you run around, you know it all. You know every woman you look at, you use and abuse, manipulate. You're tongue manipulating. And then what? Run out the door, don't get none of your bath towels ready. There ain't no more to use. The only thing they're ready to do is, first in the month, I got my child support. I got my disability check. I got my free food look. Can I bring you to that level? And then they'll sit there to rattle in your ear. They'll make an 8, 9 o'clock food fight. And then they'll call you body parts. You're a whole ass. I need your mouth. I don't want to be mine. Steal you from the grips of your touch. Then you get in your truck, your vehicle. None of them know how to ride manual transmission. But if manual come around and he had a pile of cane and he want to stick penis in you, that's all you want to do. Oh, cane, and give me penis. Did you, King? If you did, I really appreciate it, brother. But in my mind, if you did, I didn't hear the phone say that it happened. So it's hard to believe that comment. If you did, God bless you. And it is very well needed. And then if you did in a time like this, that is very generous. Y'all will see here real soon what I'm going to make a lot of these into. And people that like to use a product while they do a product. This is a handmade tool. Let me cut to the chase. What I'm making right now are homemade incense burners. Very natural from wood. Anyone that wants them customized, I have an engraver where I can carve with my hand. I could carve your name. I could carve things in the middle of it for you now. And these are just ideas and items that normally what I do when I make bonfires or a fire pit, I would use these with my kindling at the bottom. Then I would use a lot of these strips of wood and build it up around your kindling. Once you start your kindling, these will start. And then when your fire starts, you can add your bigger logs. But I figured this is some very, very good. This is white oak right here. And I've sanded it and I opened up the grain. Man, if y'all had smell-o-vision. There's a very nice smell that is coming off here. I have some red cedar circular blocks that I'm thinking about making for stand-up holders. And this is only going to be made to use the normal size incense holder. This is not going to be able to be used for the 3-foot ones. And as you see, it's perfect. It's perfect. Like the Virgo wants. 99% perfection for people. I should got my pants on fire. See where my private is? Should put it on fire. Literally put a hole in the items of where I go. Angle. Put an angle in it. The dangle of my angle. They all want to play with. Smoothing that out. There you have your hole. Dead center. And there you go. And I'll be making about, not online, I'm just showing you the design right now, what it takes, what my hands will make. And I'll be making about, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 more of these. So if anyone would like to kind of purchase one, it could also be involved like a donation. But I would definitely need you to donate some kind of money to where I can get it shipped to you, with me not having a lot of finances right now. Now I have the capability to use this, place an incense on. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, because the phone didn't make that magical sound. It might be pulling my arm or yanking my leg. I will check here in a minute. And if they did, I'm very grateful for that. And now we have nice sanded area. We have a blank version. You can either get a blank version like that, and I will try to get you this with a fresh pack of incense if I can ever get out to the tobacco shop, and I'll get an extra couple pack of incense to get you a new incense burner with a fresh pack of incense, and it will be like being blessed with your frankincense and myrrh. And it's very spiritual. It's very spiritual for people's homes. Handmade. It's better when you can actually see it handmade. And I said I could put these out there for about $10. Don't want to go no higher. Don't want to go no lower. Because I do need shipping money. I do need the money to get a few pack of incense. And I do need a little extra money on my end, on my time, that I am doing something for. But if you would like a custom incense holder, please send me a message. Type me a message. If you're on my friends list, type me a message, and I will make them and get them to you as quick as possible. I have a good idea on what I want to do. What I'm going to do for this one is for someone that is going to end up granting me with a prize I want. And I want to surprise them with something I know that they can use. And I'm actually going to put a special engraving in here for them. And have a nice Dremel that I'll use to engrave. Or I can always go old school. Pull out my pocket knife. And I could hand engrave it as well. It's better when you use your Dremel. It ends up more professional. And all I would have to do here is take my left hand, take another wooden object, write what you would want, how you would want it upon here. I can write a message. I can write your name, your video game name, any message you want. You can include that when you send me a message if you would like to order one of these. And you can't rush me if you want to order. Now you go to a smoke shop and a head shop and you see how much one of those costs. They're about the same price. It says you're actually getting this customized. You can't go to the smoke shop and get your name Bronx Sushi in it. You get what they give you. And I can place anything here that you want. Now in my mind, I got the idea what I'm going to put here for the person that I'm making this for. And that's from the graceful hands of Uncle Penis, Uncle Genius. Playing on the IP. Where's my IP? So you can bend my arm and pretend in it. And then they want your idea. Oh, give me that. I want to go act like it. And I know somebody was there trolling me, spamming me. And if you said you did, it didn't. Just being a liar. God don't like liars. God does not like liars. I hear with my head.
Alright.
Bend my arm. Bend my arm. No, they didn't. They're just spamming me. Spamming me, brother. They will spam you. They'll tell you what they want you to think. I made you look like an idiot. Ha ha ha. Telling you lies. Tell me all your good ideas. Then they want to be trendy. They want to pretend that you're a trendsetter. They want to be armed. Oh, Brother Bear. See? And that's what you would get. Yeah, that comment about her donation was false. Like a lot of other people. They're just slipping through your pulse like a vampire. It's gotta be the cop of the hour. So I'm playing you for your voices. I just want to blame your choices. This is the first one I made, kind of like a rough giraffe. It's all rough, scraggly. I didn't sand it down. A bubble letter red in it. It's kind of really uneven. Put the word, see? I put the letters 420 and then put burn it on it. And you put your instant ears. You're using my right hand, not my face. They just want to be in your business. That's all they want. On your pineal gland. Then they want your hand took from each side of your face. Then they want to walk on your jawline and run curses everywhere in you. Because it's only what she said. It's never what he said. And then you see what I was explaining with the one that I already have ready to complete. Now if you'd want one that would say like your name on it, your username, I actually need to get you one for the gifts you made. I'll make you one, no problem. And that is your address, correct? But that isn't your name. So if I put on there and make you one where I can get it to you, you know, within the time being, is there anything that you would want customized there, or just put Virgo Lover on it and then customize you one like that? And even if you're a smoker or a non-smoker, incense are good in your home. They're very good. Very, very good. I owe you one big time for the gifts that you just, oh no, don't worry. Your stream is the gift that I like. Your entertainment through your stream is enough. You don't owe me nothing. You don't need to look for me and get me nothing for Christmas. So that's what I will, you know, give me a little time, about a week, and I'll get you one. I'll engrave in it for you, Virgo Lover. Try to make it nice and even. And if I got the extra money, I'll get you a good pack of incense with it. And throw a couple other goodies in there for you. But that is your address, or your P.O. box and everything, through the packages you sent me. It's just, you have never told me your name. So I could just write that on there, like you write it to me. I could write Virgo Lover, blah, 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 Irving, Alabama. Isn't that where you're at? Yeah, and then I can just surprise you. Okay. What I'll do when I'll make it more like it'll be surprised for you. It'll just show up one day. Whoa! Uncle D? Where'd I get a package from Uncle D? Oh my God! Uncle D was talking about that. I'm okay, man. I'm always okay. Except for when people spam and troll you. Would you like one, Joey Mama? I could make you one. 420 Club, Joe Mama. I could put on there for you. This is just a sample. This was like one of the first designs that I thought. 420, burn it. These are innocent holders for the innocent people. Remember when Jesus was born? They brought him frankincense and myrrh. See? Anyone in the club needs these. Man, this were going to be all my good buddies' Christmas gifts. Yeah, bro. I customize you a nice one. But now the only way that I'm able to add the material, except for packages of incense, that I would like to include in the package. And maybe a couple other items. But in order for me to keep this going, I do need some kind of donations for people to have, so I can get, the postage. So I can have a little extra money to get, stock up on packs of incense. Or I can have, 8-9 packs of incense stacked up. And then when the postage comes, I could, stick your pack of incense on it, put it in a nice bubble wrap, where the bubble are in those envelopes, and mail it out to people that want them. Thank you there, Trump. And here I am, only asking $10, and that will include the shipping. And if you want one, you have to be a friend on PlayStation with me and send me the message of the design you want. If not, you would have... See, and that's what I'm telling people, Joe Mama, because when you buy these at the store normally, they're about that price, aren't they? At your smoke shops. $8.99, $7.99, but you're not getting it customized. This is just a very rough giraffe one. This is like when I thought of the idea, the one that I made to use down here. And this is just, a little entrepreneur thought. I have other wood that I can use to make, or if you want to get two, I can make you a square one and a round one, but the round ones will be made where you can put your dab rod in it. I can customize that. I'll make a hole in the middle where you can put your incense, and then I will make a bigger hole if you like buying the 3-foot incense. At my smoke shop, you get 3 for 99 cents, the 3-foot ones, or you get a pack of incense. I think they're $1.50 or $1.99, and I think you get 10 sticks of incense in it. Yeah, and it's where your dab holder can be in the circular one. You can put your dab holder in there like that. You can have your incense, going. You could, what else can I say? And I could customize, your name in it. And what I'm gonna do here is either you can choose to have it bubble lettered, and then I would color it in with a permanent marker, or the way that I just made this one. See, this is one here. I just sand it. You see the difference? This has all the loose pieces of wood everywhere. I didn't sand this. This is like my rough giraffe when the idea came to me. Hey, I got a lot of that wood there that I had pre-cut. I got a lot of that nice stuff. You can ask Chadu about one of the wooden ornaments I used from the red cedar. That is what I would use to put like the dab holder in it. A bigger hole for the 3-foot sticks, the hole for this stick, and then in the middle of it, the one I made Chadu was nice, but I wasn't totally happy with it. It was kind of like the way I wrote the words was the words I wanted to write, but they didn't look right to me. But it was so like, well, I'm kinda in a pinch with time. I got to get this gift to him so it can be hung on his Christmas tree. Yeah, I made him a customized for him and his family ornament out of a red cedar block, not an incense holder. And I owe him one too. I owe Chadu one as well. And I'm just waiting. This is going to go to another member, but I'm just waiting on the prize I won. And when I get the prize I won, I want to surprise them with this customized holder, a pack of incense, and some of the other things I already promised. You probably know who I'm talking about. You know how the giveaway's been going on for the PSN cards? Well, he had a grand prize the other night for one of the new cannoli shirts, etc., etc. And I guessed the number. So I'm still waiting on the prize I won. At the same time, the correct address so it gets to them and his family for what I want to give back to them. And that's why, during the stream, I'm trying to promote these right now. I'll make them for $10, and that should cover the shipping and a fresh pack of incense for you. And if you're not a friend of mine on PlayStation, send me a friend request, and I will accept your name, and then we can associate and talk. And if you're a friend of mine that just watches me through YouTube, somehow you'd have to leave me a message and I'd have to go back. Or while I'm doing a live stream, I'll bring this up every time on my live stream, or I might start throwing banners down and take a couple pictures of them. And then when when you say, yeah, man, I want one of those, and you donate me the money, whop, bam, boom, cha-ching, cha-ching. Then if you want to leave me a little tip on the side, you know, whatever. But if I don't know you as well, and you're a typical viewer, I do have to find a way to try to make a little bit of money. And I've already promised one of my good viewers here, I do have their address. I'm going to customize them one as well. So I already got 2 or 3 that I'm making that I'm really not asking for the money for it, but I know that I want to get it and gift it to you for the gift and the things that you people had to blatantly just, without me even asking, like, oh no, don't worry, I got a birthday gift coming to you. Here's your Christmas gift. Here's your Christmas card. No, you don't got to do that for me. How am I going to give you something back? And they say you are every day. You're giving me a stream. You're giving me something that's out of my day where at least I'm getting entertained a little bit. You're giving me a thing to laugh at when the people in your house are acting, going berserk and beating people around. That don't make me feel good. I don't like the way they act up there. But a lot of people in here like getting off on it. Look at what's going on over there. Look how they got that guy acting. This freaking crap is so freaking hilarious. But now the one that I'm working on right now is, I'm working on hoping I get the prize I won, and then when I get that package with the prize of the t-shirt, I would like to see the baseball hats. I would want a baseball hat more. The t-shirts look very nice. I don't mind having a couple extra shirts or 2. That's what Virgo lover always tends to give me. Some kind of t-shirt involved with a couple goodies in it. So yeah, it's always neat to have a couple new t-shirts. And I'm at the point, man, where something's got to give, you know. You got to find a way. To keep your mind busy, to keep your day going. You got to find a way to try to generate $1. That's what America's about. Chase your dream, help people, customize, do things. I know what I've been promising the person that I'm making this one for, or this whole bag of figurines here that's going to go into Man Cave. These are all the old homie figures. You know, I have them. I had them, but I don't have a way to display them. And what I'd love to see them displayed with all them figurines, and tune into that stream when they're there and say, boom, look, that's the whole shelf of the homies. That's like saying that's the whole shelf of a lot of the viewers and the members of the 420 Club. We're all there on the shelf together now, being homies, being buddies, being bros, being homiettes, being bronitas. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. I'm going to try to promote homemade incense holders. If anyone wants to order one, you would have to send me the PayPal money for them, and then what you would want engraved in the middle of it as your customized incense holder. And I'm putting them out there for $10, and that's cheap. Because you go to your smoke shop, and that's about what they cost when you get it. Now I'm asking for $10. I should maybe ask for $15, But I don't want someone to say, oh no, F that. That's off the wall. But what I need is a little bit of money to get it shipped to you. You know, the shipping and handling. I can come out with a set price of like $7, but I need your shipping money. So that's what I'm saying, right at $10. And then what you would have to do, you're gonna have to order it through the stream. Like if you wanted one right now, sunny sky. So yeah, man, get me one, make me one up. You're gonna have to either say you'd want one, send me a friend request first if you view me through PlayStation, and then we can put messages where you can comfortably get me your address and I can get it to you. If not, pay for it and I will make it, and then within about a week of you I can get it made and shipped to you within that week that you order. Now if these things start wanting to go off the wall, 3-4 of them that people order a day, I ain't gonna guarantee it's gonna get to you that quick, because it's gonna take a little bit of time. And then I'm gonna have to be smart with it. I'm gonna have to make 3 or 4 of them where I can ship them all out in the same day. You see? I got all kinds of trinkets in there. These things come in those little German candies that you get, and you get a toy in them. I forget what they're called. There's a couple things in here I gotta get out. Someone just wants my hand to play. German figurines. I might as well get these out of here. Put them with my other figurines. Yeah, bend it, break it, play with it. Look around and make me look around like I'm lost and stupid. Am I pushing? Am I pulling? Am I playing around? Like I want some ass in it, Mommy? On the shoulder to play ceiling. Old Deck Tech Minis, hookups, Donnie's Angels. Broke for acting like. I want to break him and act like him. And then what I want to break me, acting. Don't act in it. Don't act in it. lot of my names got broke to go act in it. All my name got broke to go act in it. That's my name, don't wear it out. Oh, well, I'm gonna go act in it. These are two of my favorite homie figures. I ain't worried about that other TV. That's why I gave it and put it there. I got the TV I'm using here. The only time I used that TV was to watch sports. Or the playoffs. There's no more sports to watch. That's why I was like, well, oh man, the extra TV, I can't use it. All the sports are shut down. Y'all broke your TV playing Fortnite, cussing because you got Xbox One. And my batteries are out. Let me break a 55-inch TV. I hate you. Give me a remote. I need and want your TV now. I said, what? So you can break it? That's not yours anyways. I said, any of you got a place to use it? There's no TV stand. Don't you have the wall thing? Don't you have everything the way it goes? Take everything the way it goes and put it there for me. I don't want to break it and steal it and then run off. I'm going to break everything and I want it from your hand. That's one of my favorite ones right there. That one right there is one of the epic homies right there. That right there is nice. That's one of my favorite. And this one right here is one of my favorite. That one right there is nice too. I want to break your ears out your head and smear curses everywhere. Oh, you're saying that video game got delayed. Yeah, they break it and fake it. You know how they do it. You know how they do it! Is I'm gonna push that motherfucking shit in. I want to beat him up. And I want to run around. See, I'm shitting him. I want to shit on him and piss on him. And then the Virgo's just used to go hump off. So yeah, I know. That's all you look at me for. Piece of ass on the floor I walk on. And they're playing chalkhead at me. I just want to chalkhead it. I want to play the sound like. Can you lighten up everything my red hand played? And played Stole Thumb? I just want to crawl in it, Mommy. I'm going to be full of your ideas. Then I'm going to be a fool to everybody. We don't go to school no more. We'll act like a fool now. We'll just fly around in your hairline every day. See the game? Flying around in your air? I want to be in your hairline. Then I want to crawl around in it. Where's your hairline?
I want to wear your hairline and say it's my hairdo. Man, it's my hairline, Mommy.
Phone is ringing. Oh my God.
No, you can't get there. Who's on the other end of it? What number was that? You got numbers. Roll your eyes in it. I'm gonna put your thighs in it.
Man, what the goddamn hell? She's a goddamn psycho she-fail in your goddamn hairline. Man. You rotten satanic damn serpent. Jesus Christ. And I'm dancing with no music playing. I got a bug in my ear, the lip on my shoulder, rolling around like a pile of alcohol lips. I'm in here playing 31 questions like a schlop with no clue. People playing copycat. We're actually making homemade incense holders. If you would like to order one, they are $9.99, $10. I could make you one that will say Super Dave in the middle of it for $10. I have to ask for $10 so I can have it shipped to you. And I would like to get you a pack of incense involved so you can break it in. $10 customized incense holders. This is the first one I made is a rough draft. That one just, or I can just make you this simple design, 420, burn it. If you don't even want your name on it. If you just want a regular design, that's what you'll get. But you won't get a bubble letter. You'll get it engraved when I put the Dremel to it. But this is the very, like, my first idea, my rough draft. 420, burn it, baby. Burn it. It'd be $10. I would like to charge $15, but it would be a little bit much. But the $15 would cover the shipping and the incense. So I don't know. Maybe I should charge $15 or $10. Always, you got to keep your hands busy. You got to keep the rhythm in action. Action is Jackson.
I can't hear. Some smearing on your head.
So